We communicate what you might call something to be memorized, forgetting all the while that we must do something about science. And today the government is spending so much money, many of you may not be aware, there is a science advisory committee to the Prime Minister under C.N. Rao chairmanship. They have so much money, so many programs. For instance, the Vision 2 program, which Dr. Lingam Shetty has got. Similarly, Vision 2 programs is funding money. They don't know to whom to give the money because it has become difficult for finding people who have got ideas. You know, any new thing has to start from ideas. If people have no ideas, if the only idea we have is teachers should cover the syllabus, students should by heart the questions and answers, they should get 70, 80, 90 or even 100%. So nobody is bothered about what one might call inquiring mind, thinking mind. We have lost track of inquiring or thinking mind, and this has resulted in, this is, science exhibition is a national phenomenon today. And this has been, if I remember correctly, has been there for almost 10 years now. It is a very good thing. But I must warn particularly people over here, it should not become repeating facts. It should become stimulating the thinking capacity of the students. People have always wondered, how is it possible to make the thinking capacity? You will excuse me if I take a very simple example for the benefit of my young friends over here. All of you know simple pendulum. You have done experiments with it. You always say the period of the oscillation is proportional to square root of L upon G. Very simple formula, everybody understands it. Have you ever asked the question, what is L measured from? Number one. Number two, very interesting, try the experiment. This is where I say we can change the students doing experiments. What do? You take another hollow sphere of the same weight and see what the period happens. I am not going to tell you what happens, you try it. Again, you take a bigger sphere solid, see what happens. You take a cylindrical one, see what happens. Do one more thing, take it much wider, leave it, see what happens. That is scientific experimenting. Not just, writing L upon Z square root and forget about it. This is what I would call, we have to make students doing a simple experiment, not in a routine way, but in a stimulating way which makes them think. You will be surprised to know your L upon G is bound to make you think, what is this L upon G? And the processes that, in order to improve science, you are also possibly aware, they started to improve the syllabus and curriculum. We teachers did the most beautiful thing in improving syllabus. You know what? We removed some considering old, we added new considering new. And another beautiful thing was done. We added more things because the idea of better science is more of science is better science. It is like having, river flowing very wide but 1 inch deep. No water is available there. What we need today is do less topics but at greater depth. That is what is needed. That means we have to develop a philosophy